Hello to my FM Law Pakistan family. We're streaming on in a special time slot. So thank you to Wahim sliding us in, giving us an additional slot. So we're up right now on the FM Law Pakistan YouTube channel, the Style and Empowerment Chat with Laura and Friends page. And welcome back to Style and Empowerment Chat, Laura and Friends Radio. Special hello to all my listeners. We're right now testing the boundaries of technology. So I'm here in Philly, and we're streaming on the FM Law Pakistan StreamYard and Facebook page. So happy we're all together. Taking some time right now, some sad news. After a long battle with cancer, uh, iconic guitar player, rock legend, Eddie Van Halen, who of course is the co-founder and lead guitarist of the iconic rock band Van Halen, has passed away at the age of 67. Eddie Van Halen first came down with with cancer in 2009, I believe, and had half of his tongue surgically removed in chemo. And unfortunately, his throat cancer came back in 2019, and he just passed away yesterday. So Eddie Van Halen was such an influential part of music history. He was more than just a guitar player. He helped to define a whole genre of music. So Eddie Van Halen formed Van Halen with his brother Alex in 1972. Van Halen has sold more than 86 million albums worldwide in its over 30-year career. 11 of the band's albums reached the top 5 on the Billboard Top 200 charts. Eddie Van Halen is revered by his peers and journalists for perfecting the technique of two-handed tapping on the guitar neck, which is similar to making the guitar like a piano. The approach allowed him to add new textures while also making its six-string sound as expressive as a piano. He actually received 3 patents for 3 guitar devices that he invented. In 2002, Guitar World magazine ranked him as the #2 greatest guitarist of all time on its list of the 100 greatest guitar players. And Van Halen was known for blending heavy metal with catchy melodies and pop hooks. They were also known as very buoyant, colorful performers. Before Van Halen, and who influenced Motley Crue and Poison and many of the what they call the hair bands, the 80s, heavy metal hair bands of the 80s and early 90s. If you went to see a rock show, really there wasn't that much visual entertainment. The Van Halen was a group that really added a lot of personality and flamboyance to their performances. Van Halen amassed in their career 8 Billboard Top 20 singles, some of which we're going to play in a minute, including Pretty Woman, Jump, Panama, Hot for Teacher, How Will I Know If It's Love, and Right Now. The band split the songwriting amongst the four of them, and Eddie always wrote the central guitar riffs. They really set the template for all the rock bands in the 80s and 90s seeking mainstream success. So Eddie Van Halen played solo guitar on Michael Jackson's huge influential hit, Beat It. And he also did the musical arrangement of Beat It as well. Of course, Michael Jackson would also, after the success of Beat It, later pair with Slash, who was the lead guitarist of Guns N' Roses on the song Black or White. Van Halen was inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2007 and nominated for 5 Grammy Awards. They won 1 Grammy Award. They were nominated for 9 American Music Awards, and they were, over their career, were nominated for 11 MTV Music Awards and won 4. So, of course, Van Halen had, during its career, had 2 lead singers. The first was David Lee Roth, who was with them for about a year, and then they had a falling out. Then Sammy Hagar took over the role as lead singer for about, like, I think he was with them for about 4 years. So David Lee Roth was lead singer on the songs Hot for Teacher, Jump, Panama, and then Sammy Hagar was, because some of these songs we'll be playing in a minute. Sammy Hagar was the lead singer on Right Now, How Will I Know If It's Love, and many of their other songs. They had a very colorful stage presence, and both of their lead singers were known for jumping and leaping and doing backflips on the stage, which when you go to see a rock show, you kind of take that as second nature. But Van Halen was the first to do that performance style, like all the tricks that you see a lot of guitar players do in rock bands now, like spinning the guitar and doing all this stuff, running your hands up and down the neck of the guitar and like tapping and all the kind of genuflecting. Van Halen was really the architect of all of that. They influenced fashion, the stonewashed jeans, the spandex bodysuits, and big hair. Eddie Van Halen was the creative force behind the iconic group Van Halen, which really just influenced generations of guitar players and performers and laid the template of how to transition, so far as listeners and followers, just from the rock genre to cross over into the pop genre. Van Halen had a worldwide following. Eddie Van Halen was so talented. Of course, his son Wolfgang became part of the band about 10, 15 years ago. And Eddie Van Halen was married for about 20 years to actress Valerie Bertinelli. We just lost such a talent, an icon in the world of music, and he was only 67. So his music and influence will live on for generations. So we're going to play the next musical break is going to be a cross section of some of Van Halen's biggest hits. So we're going to pop into the 80s rock zone for a minute, and then when we come back, we're going to be interviewing the six-figure spa chick, Candace Hollyfield, talking all about wellness, entrepreneurship, and giving you a lot of good marketing insights and wellness. So keep it locked in the Style and Empowerment Chat with Laura and Friends Radio, and we'll be right back after this. Hello. Hi, this is Candace. Hi, how are you? Good. So we're just on a musical break right now. So we're gonna be coming up in about like 5 minutes. Well, we have so much great stuff to talk about today. I'm so excited. So I meant to call you beforehand, but I've been so crazy busy this week. But I want to set up some time later this week to chat because I have a whole plethora of spa and beauty entrepreneurs in my Philadelphia network. So I'd love just to kind of talk and cross network and see how I can bring some of my network to all the good things you're doing. Sure. So we're just doing our little tribute to Eddie Van Halen. Well, right now, I'm streaming. Well, I'm on StreamYard, so my Pakistan station just gave me a extra slot this morning. So I'm out on StreamYard right now on my show Facebook page and FM World Pakistan's page and YouTube channel. But we're broadcasting on Take It to the Streets Radio in Philly. And then tomorrow we're broadcasting syndication on London Energy Radio in the UK. And on Saturday, WHTL Urban Radio in Cleveland, FM World Pakistan Radio on Saturday, and then Sunday, Downtown Hot Radio in Atlanta, and then FM World Pakistan. And then next week, at the end of the week after it airs on all my stations, I upload it to my portal, and then it goes on iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, Spreaker, Stitcher, SoundCloud, and Spotify. Yeah, yeah. So we're international. Yeah. So that's why, like, when I do the flyer, I just put all the places. Now, you guys are based in Atlanta, right? Yes, ma'am. Awesome. Hey guys, we're right in the middle of our tribute to Van Halen. Playing some throwback hits. When we come up in a few minutes, we're going to be talking with the six-figure spa chick, Candace Hollyfield, all about healthy lifestyle, entrepreneurship. She's a positive force out there, and we have so much great things that we're going to talk about. So, and thank you for tuning in from all around the world. All right, so we're going to talk about your book and all your different programs. Now, is there anything specific that you want me to hit on? Like any like new things coming up, like in the next little bit that you want me to mention? Okay. Oh, so the spa awards are on Monday. Okay. 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 And is that going to be virtual or in person? Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Well, okay. Well, when the link's up and ready, I'll definitely buy a ticket and support. And you know what? If you have a once it's up and you have a link, if you have a flyer for it, I'll post it on my social media. Okay, awesome. Your publicist is very nice. Yeah, they I like and it's always nice when the publicists find you. So we're just gonna do one more song and then we'll come out. So, Lady C, let's just do one more song after this, and then we'll come up with Candace. And then when we go to the next musical break, we can lead off with the fourth Van Halen song, and then what's after that. You want to fade us in about a minute? And welcome back to Style and Empowerment Chat with Laura and friends. So, our next guest that we're excited to welcome to the show is definitely about empowerment, style, entrepreneurship. We're so excited to welcome to the show Candace Hollyfield, also known as the Six Figure Spa Chick. Hey.
Thank you so much.
So, Candace is calling in from Atlanta today, where all her many, many businesses are rooted. Candace, you wear many hats. You're a certified medical assistant, holistic practitioner, massage therapist, and of course, the CEO of your personal spa, Boss Tribe. So, obviously, health and wellness is a passion in your life. So, can you just talk to us a bit about how you got on that path professionally?
Yes, ma'am. So actually, I was a waitress for 12 years, and I was like, hey, I need to do a career change by the time I'm 30, and I really was gonna go for nursing. But I was used to making money every single day. So when I
Hmm.
found out nursing was like 2 to 4 year program, I was like, how am I gonna pay my bills? I'm used to making money every day, and so the rep at the school told me about massage therapy, and she told me that was the only program that they had where I could start my own business the next day, as soon as I graduated.
Wow.
And it was only a year program. So I believe it or not, I never had a massage before I was a massage group. And so that's how I chose massage therapy. When you enroll in massage school, you even have to get a massage in the first week of the course. And so I got a massage in the first time. And this was 12 years ago, by the way. So I got a massage. I fell in love, and I was like, what have I been doing my whole life?
Right?
I have not been massages. So I just fell in love with the whole experience. And I have been a proud advocate of just self care and healing and wellness for the last past 12 years.
Well, now in addition to that, you also are a holistic practitioner. So, can you talk to us a bit about, for those who aren't familiar, what that is and the difference between holistic medicine and traditional medicine?
Yeah, so of course, traditional medicine, it may have chemicals in it. You have to get a prescription from a doctor. Whereas holistic, we're trying our best to do every single thing natural. So, in my spa, I'm a certified herbalist. I have a degree actually in science. So I love these things, the vaginal health. We do herbal foot soap. Even for myself, I was coughing so bad, and I did a foot detox in a herbal foot soap with aromatherapy and herbs. And you don't hear me coughing on this call right now. So
Right?
anybody, you don't hear me coughing. Anybody who follows me on social media, I do IG live every single day, and I was just coughing like bad every single day. So it's so much power in herbs and aromatherapy. And we have so many different ways to heal ourselves. We don't necessarily have to go the traditional medicine route if we can find a better alternative.
And a lot of times, some medicines actually are putting toxins in your body.
Exactly. And they cause us to have a chemical imbalance,
Hmm. And,
like
and
a pH balance.
And you see all these advertisements for different medicines. I mean, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying, oh, don't take medicine. But at the same point, like when you see these advertisements for medicines and then it says, could cause this side effect, could cause that side effect. And sometimes the side effects sound worse than the condition that you're taking it for, or, or you take one medicine and then they prescribe another medicine to counteract the side effects of the first medicine.
So that's correct. We,
Hmm.
some people just because they're organic, I mean, it doesn't even mean that's necessarily good for us. So
Right.
everybody is different. We all have to take our proper research on
Hmm.
what our
So true. So true. And I'm really excited to talk to you about this topic, the medical power of massage therapy. Now, myself, my day job, I work on my feet all the time. So over the years, that takes a toll on your body. So I have plantar fasciitis and pinched nerves and disc issues and all that stuff. And doctors always want to knee jerk and prescribe invasive back surgeries or narcotics, painkillers. But for me, I found like when I have flare ups, what is most helpful is deep massage therapy, heat therapy, and actually stretching the inflamed areas. I don't really like to have surgery and invasive situation into my body if I don't have to. And I don't like the idea of putting a lot of like medicines that's going to alter my mental state. I'm looking for something that actually solves the problem, not just like masks the symptoms. And massage, like deep massage, is so medically beneficial. And I feel that it doesn't get enough credit in the medical world for being a valuable recovery tool.
No, I would definitely agree. Um, and that just goes with, more visibility. That's why everything I'm doing is so important. So we can have more spotlight on side here, more spotlight on side. Um, because, this has been around for years, but like you said, there's not a lot of spotlight. So that's why, any chance I get the opportunity to speak about side, well, you know, it warms my heart to educate people
Hmm.
just the power of touch.
Yes.
It's an international language and the power of touch. To make a baby cry, you have to spank the baby in the butt, a newborn baby before they can cry. So the power of touch, very, very powerful.
Yes. And, I've for a very long time felt, and I'm sure as a trained massage therapist, you feel the same way. Unfortunately, unless it's prescribed by a doctor in a very specific scenario, most the medical plans here in the United States, they don't cover massage therapy. They look at it as something like that's just elective. But for people who work on their feet, say for people who are in allied health or you work in hospitality, that you're on your feet, you're using your body every day for your job, wear and tear. Regular massage, that's health maintenance, and I feel that should be covered from your insurance provider.
No, it should. And also, anybody who's listening, if they have a flex spending account or a health spending account,
Hmm.
that's a medical card that you get from their job.
Hmm.
And most massage therapists have those cards. So you're going to get, like me, I own medical spa. So it's based on where you're going to get the services. If their business is not set up correctly, they
Hmm.
won't be able to use their medical card. If the
Okay.
business is set up correctly, they will get those medical cards if they keep them their job because the average employee, those cards have $3,000 on them that they can spend for medical. So when those
Wow.
cards expire at the end of the year, everybody, if you're listening, so
Yeah,
you need to
cash
find
those massage cards in.
yeah, so you have to just find a spot that accepts those cards
Okay.
and people can now get their massage paid for with their medical card as long as it's set up correct to accept those.
So now you just mentioned that you're a medical spa. So can you talk to us a bit in depth the difference between a medical spa and just like a regular spa, like a health beauty spa?
Yeah, so I was just a regular spa for years, doing massage, facial, being a medical spa that I have an actual medical doctor on staff. I have a board certified nurse practitioner on staff, so they can like write prescriptions. We do wellness checkups, medical weight loss, we do Botox, fillers, hydration, 12 shots. So only a medical doctor or a licensed medical professional can offer those services. Medical assistant or massage therapist like myself, it's a lot of things that I can't do. So that's when I bring on
Sure.
the doctor
But talk a bit about your transition here from, okay, I'm a waitress. I know I want to make a more equitable life for myself. I'm going to try this. I don't have a background in this, but I'm going to jump in and try it, to now being at a level where you're moving in so many lanes and doing so many diverse things in the business world.
Well, it first happened when I first came on my years. I used to do kids bar parties. This is back when I was in
Mm-hmm.
when I was doing these kids bar parties, I had a very diverse clientele. Every background you think about, they were my clients. And I used to travel, go to people's homes. So at the beginning, I was on golf course. I was doing service